Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm back at the church parking lot, and I brought this Bearcat back out. If you guys caught the shorts video that I released this morning, you'll see that I had this thing back out here within 2 hours of that crash video. I went home, I ate some supper, and then I ran down to the shop, put a little glue on that landing gear, pulled the servo out and threw another one in that I happen to have in stock, and got it back out here, and it flew great, and I can't wait to share it again with you guys today. This thing is right up there with some of my favorite airplanes from those earlier warplanes. I like that P-47, P-51, T-28. So this airplane is pretty awesome. I'm loving it so far. So let's get this thing in the air and see how it does. I see lots of guys hopped on. I do appreciate it, guys. This airplane, especially this blue and that big orange stripe on there, just looks awesome. And 4-blade prop isn't hurting anything at all. I do have one click on the flaps. The wind is coming from the west, so I'm going to bring it around me here, and we'll get it turned into the wind, and it shouldn't take long, and it'll be up in the air. And all right, it's pretty nice out other than a little bit of wind. You can see it is dialed in. I do have safe turned on right now, and we'll turn it off here in a second. Just gonna bring it around. Nice easy pass here. A little bounce, not too bad. Just wanted to make sure I could take off and land, guys. Let's get it back in the air. Alright, gear going up, flaps going off, safe is off. So these AR630 receivers that they got without antenna, with the push button for binding, I'm just loving them, man. They make these airplanes so easy to set up and control. I really love my IX-12, of course. You can see this thing's flying great in this wind. The AS3X is doing a great job. That was pretty good. Last time I rolled it, I was giving it a little too much down elevator when it got inverted, and it was kind of doing a weird ballooning up thing. But that was pretty nice. Nice big lazy barrel roll. Woo, see that wind blow the wing over? That was pretty nasty. Trying not to get into the sun always makes it tough for me. Use the tail a little bit in that turn. It's a nice looking airplane, guys. I think, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I think it's $199, but I think they announced a price increase, so I'm not sure if it's too late to get that $199 price. But I do have a link in my description box if you guys want to find it at thehobbyzone.com. Use that link. You can see this thing is flying just wonderful. I do have the 3300 milliamp hour battery 3S push clear up to the nose, and I like it that way. I like a little extra weight in the nose especially for warbirds, but most airplanes even. Just the way I grew up learning to fly. My dad always he would take a 0.35 nitro engine and put it on a 20 size airplane. He was like, it's just a little extra power, and then it'd be pretty nose heavy. And it's just how I got used to flying. The nice thing about the 3300 is you get really long flight times. Of course, I have my timer set for 5 minutes because I don't want a super long video. Big old loop. I'm ready for the weekend. This feels good. It's nice and relaxing type airplane to fly. And man, talk about really relaxing. I throw that safe on and it's like I don't have to do anything. And I did set it up so it well, you might not know, but on the forward programming for these receivers, they set the angle limits for safe for the roll at 60 degrees. I did up it to 70, and I'll throw it in safe. You can see it leveled out, but you can see the 70 degree gives me a lot of angle, and I'll probably start doing that with all airplanes that I do, because I like being able to turn it a little more. If I just want to bank it, I like being able to turn it pretty sharp. And that's especially with those jets, and there's nothing I can do about those because they have that all locked out on the plug and play version, or on the, not the plug and play, the bind and fly versions. There's nothing I can adjust. But if I have an airplane that's not a Horizon hobby plane and I'm putting in AR 630, 631, or 637, or whatever, all the safe receivers, I can go in and adjust all that stuff. I got the gear down. We'll do a gear pass check, but I could see it plain as day. One click on the flaps. And I think I can go 2 on here pretty safely. I'll go ahead and do that. The nose pitched up just a little bit. No. So I shouldn't have went the second click on the flaps. Ah, my goodness. I am struggling. So you guys saw it. I can land this thing with no problem. I was in the turn, went to 2 clicks on the flap while it was leaning, and too slow. Goodness. I'm sure this thing will go back in the air because it landed in this tall grass. I don't think it's broke. Come on now. I did have the gear down though. Ugh. I can see the tail sticking up. That's a good sign the tail's not broke. I don't want you guys to miss anything here. I did see what I think was the canopy pop off. I'm hoping that's all that happened. Ooh, this grass is tall and there's some wetness in here. Turn it around, you guys can see the wreckage. You can see I forgot to turn the flaps off, but the flaps are all the way down. I'm not seeing anything wrong yet. I'm looking. This might go back in the air. Let's go see what happens. I'm just gonna leave it right there so I don't have to carry it all the way back. So I think this thing will go back in the air with no problem. How disappointing. But I can't stop there. If we can get this back in the air and land it, then I'll feel much better about this video. Oh man, flew great. I put it in the air several times last night. I even I had a friend on a phone on a video call, and I put it to the front facing camera and I showed him the whole flight. And here I go messing up. So it's all, this is clearly my fault, guys. And all right, let's get this thing, put this thing back on my head. Airplane way over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I do need to make sure I go back down to one click on the flaps. Go ahead and do that now. So it looks pretty good. I'm gonna let it dive around here. You guys know I really had it too slow because it was unsafe when that happened. There you go. Goodness, I can't believe I did that. So that was one click on the flaps, probably plenty. I need to do it again. So let's bring it back around. Leaving the gear down. Come through that corner a little faster, guys. I'm pushing the nose down. Another. That was squeaky clean right there, guys. I think I'll end it on that one. So, since I already did a shorts video on this airplane, there won't be one tomorrow. And that's kind of how I'm doing it. Is I do a flight for you guys live, and then I'm doing a shorts video. Guys, I did want to say, if you guys have been praying for me for my back and all that, I do appreciate it. And just know that your prayers are being heard, because I am feeling so much better. I'm not 100% yet, but I am doing really good. I am able to get out and walk in the morning and feel so much better, guys. So I appreciate it so very much. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me that thumbs up, and leave some great comments. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it, Dennis. Thanks, Andrew. I love this airplane, guys. Linked in the description box if you want to get one. If they're still available, I don't even know.